The four main objectives in my running experiment are: first, stay injury-free. Second, keep running my passion and fun. Third, complete a 100-mile race under 30 hours. And fourth, complete a 5K under 20 minutes.
So welcome to my channel Dream Big 2. This is my running experiment. This is weekly episode 29. Hello world, hello beautiful people. This is me, Andrea. Thanks for being with me. So this is week 29, already week 29. Wow, what happened during week 29? So let us find out what happened during week 29. Here we go. So let us jump right into it. This is the summary of week 29, 203 days into the experiment. Time is still moving fast and so much has been done. So let's see what that was. So to run around the world, it would take 16,300 miles. And so far I have run 3,247 miles or 5,226 kilometers. Yeah, that is quite impressive, I gotta say, even to myself. Has been a really interesting journey and a good preparation, I feel. So the joggle, John O'Groats to Land's End, what a crazy adventure. And it's really been my first long distance jog. And it's funny that it's called joggle too, I guess. So I have finished it by now and completed it. And there is just not much to say than, wow, what a wonderful journey. Running first through Scotland, then coming into northern England, running towards London, kind of going around in London quite a bit, and then going west southwards. Yeah, that was really an unbelievable experience, and what a great run. So let me tell you about week 29. It took place from the 15th of July to the 21st of July. And it covered pretty much the last week of my joggle, day 27 to day 33. On July 21st, I successfully completed my joggle, arriving at Land's End. On day 27 I started in Devizes, ran to Wells, from Wells to Taunton to Beach Hill Community. I stopped there overnight, then ran to Bridge Rule, to Bodmin. Second last night was in Redruth, and from Redruth I ran to Land's End. It has been an amazing journey. Very hilly the last part, and not unexpected, which I like because I have been warned many times, and so I kind of knew what I got myself into. And there have been hills that it would even kind of be hard to just walk. That kind of steep incline, and I actually had to push that buggy. So it was very interesting. Weather-wise, I also got the whole variety of UK weather. I just loved it. Nice trip. If this is the first time to my channel, Dream Big 2, welcome. This is all about my running experiment 2024, in which I want to showcase how much you can improve your running with consistency. And I've been running quite consistently and you can actually see that in my previous videos. So if you're interested in checking out any of my other videos, please go and check them out. They're linked in the description below. And yeah, it's just has been a very interesting journey, and the videos might still not be great, but I'm working to get better and get better material, eventually. So yeah, thanks for being with me, and hope you actually check out some of my future videos too. So please subscribe, as they say, subscribe. These are the distances and average paces of week 29. I ran a total mileage of 255.2 miles or 410 kilometers. So this is not quite the highest mileage week. There was one week in which I ran a bit more than that. However, as you can see here, I guess the lowest mileage day was on Sunday, the last one 32.1 mile, and the highest was 39.5 mile on Saturday. So that's a good average. Pace wise, I think I'm kind of have slowed down a bit at the end, but yeah, that was definitely due to the hills that I have encountered, and there were so many really ups and downs, you can say. And yeah, that just the uphill walking, I could not avoid. There was no way of actually running up these hills, especially with the buggy. There's just no way. And also sometimes the surfaces have kind of challenged me, I'd say. But yeah, again, at the end of the trip, nothing really surprised me anymore. But everything, was just interesting to encounter, I shall say. Anyways, I was slower at the end, but enjoyed every mile thoroughly. Personal bests, or so-called PBs. I keep it short here. I did not focus on them. I did not have any PB this week. So when I'll be home, things are gonna change rapidly, I hope. Nutrition and hydration, two very important topics for runners. And I gotta say, I think with both of these topics, I started out quite well, and I finished quite strongly as well. Because I made them a main, issue because I kind of knew they would very much support my run if I'm handling it well. So I did find a good way of fuel myself with nutrition. I would eat before I start running every morning something, then regularly just eat bars and bananas during the day, every hour sometime. And hydration wise, I would just make sure I have enough isotonic drinks, that I can always, replace the electrolytes that I would continuously lose. So I think I never had cramps, I never had pain, I never really had any kind of issues, also not stomach-wise. So I think the plan has worked out really well. I do have to say, to actually have it in such a way, I had to organize myself and, buy ahead, sometimes enough food and isotonic drinks, and then organize myself in such a way that I would never run out of it, really. So, I think that went really well. But I also realized how much organizational skills I need to go into the process of, doing such a juggle. So yeah, has been a good learning experience, but I'm quite happy with how I have started and how the process has just made me aware of what is really important. And I think I'm really happy with the outcome of how I did that. So yeah, that was a good part of learning. In terms of sleep, well, I made it a focus during the whole joggle and said I want to get more sleep on average, but that did not work well. And I guess that is kind of like in general in my life. I just need to put more effort in, really get sufficient and enough sleep. I think it would help my running too. So I don't know why I don't get it together. But anyways, so this week, the last week of the joggle, I also only got 6 hours of sleep on average, which I just don't think is enough, especially when you run almost 40 miles a day. So again, I will make it a focus for myself to improve in the future. But I don't know how long it's going to take. But I think it's important to be aware of the lack of sleep. And I think that also helps to explain other things if I do not sleep enough. So yeah, I will make it a focus again. Reflecting on my health, on a score from 0 to 10, I would give myself a 9 in terms of my physical health. Yeah, it has just been amazing that I have not had any pain, any issue whatsoever, really, health-wise, on that whole journey. I think it is an important part to kind of anticipate things and then make sure you can kind of avoid things getting worse. But yeah, I don't know, there have not been many issues at all. So yeah, I'm very lucky there, I feel. In terms of mental health, I would still give myself a 7 on a score from 0 to 10. I'm feeling really good about certain things. Then there's other things that I'm still kind of struggling with, and I think that's just a part of life, and that's okay too. But I think I'm really happy with that 7 at the moment. And yeah, let's see how it all unfolds during the next couple of months. But I'm really happy with my health overall. Assessment of the current situation on a score from 1 to 10, 10 being the future target score. In regard to goal number 1, stay injury free, I give myself an 8. I do believe that I am very well attuned with my body and can kind of adjust, little things in order to avoid, injury. Then goal number 2, to keep running my passion and fun. I keep it on a 9 because I love it, and especially running. It only pretty much focusing on running all day long and organizing the trip. But so by now I just was able to run all day. That was just an amazing privilege. So I give myself a 9. In terms of goal number 3, completing a 100-mile race under 30 hours, well, I have achieved that, so I give myself a 10. And now we're coming to the last difficult bit. Goal number 4, completing a 5K in under 20 minutes. This is now going to be my focus, and I still think it's very difficult to achieve, and I'm very curious if it's going to be possible, and I will set everything on it to see that I can make some improvements during the next couple of weeks. But I'll take my time. I'm not pushing it. I'm not forcing it. I'm just making, sufficient strides to, eventually this year accomplish it. So I'm optimistic, but I do think it's difficult. So, but yeah, cool. So, what have I learned during week 29? Well, a lot of different things, but one thing that's for certain is that big goals can be achieved when you break them up into smaller chunks. So, and I think like Whitney Houston sang it, step by step, bit by bit, stone by stone, brick by brick, step by step, day by day, mile by mile. That's how almost any goal can be achieved. And so let us figure out some goals together, and just see how they can be completed. And I thank you very much for being with me here this week. I understand that my videos, the quality of them has not really improved as much as I hoped, I think. But yeah, I'm more comfortable now in talking in front of the camera, so that's good. But I think the audio quality and video quality is not sufficient, so I should focus on also getting better material to film. But I will do that eventually. But I do believe that my videos at least show the progress of my consistent running, and that is what it is all about currently. And it has been a pleasure to do that now for 29 weeks, and I think I'm just gonna go on with what I have come to learn here with this filming. But I guess eventually I should improve my videos quite a bit. But anyways, thank you very much for being with me, and it's a pleasure. Hope you still follow me along on my journey, because it means a lot to me. So take care. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like. I will see you soon.